YouTubers, Stone Paxton University. I'm back again. It's been a while. I apologize. I know there's a lot of people on my page that's been asking me about doing some other videos explaining how I lay vocals and things like that. I'm definitely going to get to that. I'm going to do a video breaking that whole concept down. But right now, I want to talk about the Namm convention, okay? It was great this year. A lot of great new product. I ordered my new side carts for my Slate touchscreen. I also had a chance to, it was so much going on because I speak at the Namm convention every year. So I'm a speaker on the music industry panel, and that panel's called Making Money, Making Music panel. And I speak on that panel every year, so I didn't really get a chance to go around and check out a lot of stuff like I wanted to. But I had a chance to stop by Akai again this year. And what was so great about this year is they allowed me to come in this year. Once again, it was still a private room set aside for most of their buyers that are buying from across the country, the big buyers. They weren't on the main floor. Them and Elisa's there in the same spot. But they let me come in, and then they also invited me. I was invited to go to their special invitation-only event in Hollywood. Thank you, Rob, over at Akai, who invited me by invitation to go to the special event in Hollywood, which was awesome. They showcased some new things on the Akai, which really is the update, which shows the the pad features to where you can actually put 3 sounds on one pad, and then also you can see in the browser window all your packages. You can actually see your content, the pictures of it, and you can customize it, when you're building your own kits and stuff like that, where you can have your own picture of your own kits that you've actually put in there and saved that way. So there's a couple cool new features with the update that they have, the new firmware update. Also, but most importantly, what I want to share with you is I speak at the Namm convention every year, which is, like I said, one of the biggest, music trade shows in the world. I mean, thousands and thousands of people come from all over the world. But I have an opportunity to speak on this music industry panel every year about streaming and distribution and production, and it's a real productive panel. And so I'm going to share some of that footage with you on here. You'll be able to watch a little bit of it, and just get some more knowledge. I'm going to start doing videos about the music industry, breaking records and distribution and booking tours and just really being able to be effectively as an artist and producer, how to make the most of your talent on the business side of it as well as the recording side, and take your career to those next levels, as a business person. Music industry is 90% business, and then the 10% is the actual music. It's the business that drives it. Of course, the music is a major mechanism, but the business is the fundamental. So if you learn the business, you can stay in the business. Once again, thank you for always checking out my channel. For the ones subscribers that are loyal to my page, I appreciate you, man. I got some real cool people, subscribers on my page that interact with me, man. I appreciate you guys. For the ones that email me, the ones that send me messages telling me that, my channel is Stone Paxton University and I'm not teaching. Well, let me tell you something. My channel is my channel, and if you don't like my channel, you don't have to watch my channel. If you want me to teach you, you can consult with me. I got a book coming out in April. I speak at all kinds of different music industry events. So yes, when I say Stone Paxton University, my knowledge is deeper than YouTube. It goes beyond YouTube. So when you come on here and see me making beats, I'm not really on here teaching. I'm on here just doing me. But if you want to consult with me, for those that, want to consult with me, when I say Stone Paxton University, yes, I have a lot of knowledge and I'm teaching people. You're welcome to hit me up and, you Skype and, you pay a deposit and we could talk. We could talk music industry, distribution, all that stuff. This is what I do for a living. But if you come into my channel to enjoy the production and I'll be on here mixing some stuff, you're going to start seeing me mix records on on the MPCX because I got a lot of records I cut on it that are coming out that I mixed on it. But enjoy the channel, man. This is about production, writing, learning the music industry, knowing things about the music industry that you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where we're at, Stone Paxton University. I got some more videos coming for you. I appreciate you stopping into my channel. Peace and love to all my OGs. Catch you on the other side of the speaker.
Bring them up one at a time. We're going to get right into it. Hope everybody's taking notes and you've got some literature there to follow up. Without further ado, and he runs independent labels, working in the areas of distribution, artist development, and he is an artist himself, working worldwide. Please give it up for Stone Paxton. So again, we thank you guys for coming out. Everybody having a good time at Namm this year? Special shout out to our dear friend Kevin Lyman from the Warped Tour in the back. Thanks so much, Kevin. Appreciate it. You know, as we say, we're celebrating independent, freedom. A lot of people come up with misconceptions about record deals and what record labels and how radio works and how tours work and things like that. We're going to try and give you a good dose of reality these days, because it's 2018, and we're, before you know it, a couple blinks of an eye, it'll be 2019 and 2020. If you could look into the future, it's going to be here before you know it. Seems like just a couple of years ago we were worried about Y2K, and it's 2020 here in a minute. So again, we're going to have a vibrant conversation here about all the areas that independent artists, writers, producers, songwriters, independent labels are generating revenue these days. From a look of hands, can we see how many artists are in the house? And how many songwriters? How about producers? How many of you are actively involved as an independent label, putting your own music out, working your distribution and promotion? How many of you would like to do more of that? Be in charge of your own destiny? Okay, great. Well, we're excited to give you that information today. Again, we're slow. Right up here. I need one of those. What we're going to talk about initially is, the areas of, we're going to talk about sales and streaming. There's a lot of misconception, like CDs are dead, or vinyl died out 20 years ago, or streaming is an instant, cash cow. And we're going to talk a little bit about these areas, because as you guys make your own independent music, it's very important to know how you can get compensated for it. We see a lot of people just giving away music, but without a strategy, just giving away doesn't necessarily mean it's going to lead to any kind of revenue or income. It's best to have a strategy, and it's best to have people on a team, because as we're going to be talking about, everyone that's successful these days in the industry really has a team and a plan. And the smaller you are, the more you need some expertise on your side, and certainly some opportunities to, move your needle forward as far as generating revenue, being able to bring on more experts on your team, and generate, revenue that you could put back into more promotion and hopefully more dynamic things. So why don't we talk a little bit about, again, music sales and streaming. So Stone, if you could, first of all, tell us about your experience, where that business is, because these are definitely not dead, and Sydney will talk some more about that. And the understanding of streaming, as you know, with Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, everybody's getting into the streaming business now.
Yes. So my experience, and by the way, last year we didn't have this many artists and writers and producers, Jay, so I'm excited to have that many in the room. When the hands went up, I was surprised. So welcome everybody. I come from the 80s where we had to package CDs and go to a store and try to get the CD in the store on consignment. but because the majors had all the shelf space, that was complicated. I tell artists these days that it's like a wonderland for guys like myself and Sydney and Jay, because we learned it the hard way, and you guys have it so easy for the younger generation, and even just all of us now going through what we're going through with the digital age. But I will share something with you. Streaming is so incredible. And the last 3 times that I've spoken here, the last 2 times, I said the same thing, and I'll say it again. If you're an artist, you're a label, you're a business. You got to get outside of thinking like an artist or you know, or a musician. You have to be a business. Streaming numbers are up so incredible right now. From 2015 to now, streaming numbers are up almost 90%. That's incredible to me. So in other words, as a label, people complain that there's no money in streaming. I see the posts all the time on Facebook and various Instagram and people, artists saying, oh, you can't make no money with streaming, there's no money in digital, but that's a falsehood, because I put out 25 to 30 releases a month religiously, every single month. If I showed you my streaming numbers, which today I actually prepared to bring that and show that, but I didn't get the chance to do that. Streaming is a magnificent place to be as an artist, but you have to prepare, you have to get in the studio, you have to put the product together. And it's really not about a hit, it's really not about radio, it's a numbers game. There's a few different ways you can create success. You can create success from the numbers game, or you can create success from spending a lot of money hoping you're gonna get radio play. And sometimes it doesn't quite work the way we think. You have to hit the ground, you have to get out, you gotta promote, and you have to put releases out. It's a numbers game. As a label, it's a business. And 97% of most physical releases anyway, you only sell about maybe 1,000 from independent artists to major artists. Most of them don't even do 1,000 units. So what's my point here? When you're doing digital, you kind of guarantee yourself you set yourself up for a certain type of success, but you're not going to get it from one CD, you're not going to get it from one single, you're not going to get it